Hello. My name is Sam Comerford, and I royally fucked up because we had
Oh
tech
no.
issues, and I am a silly little guy. Welcome to Spontaneum, the place where things happen. Um, like I previously said, my name is Sam Comerford. I am your chaos conductor tonight. Thank you for the raid, Tulok. Wonderful to see you come in right as the intro comes in. Look at that nice little piece of timing. And additionally, I am joined by a fantastic cast, as always. And tonight, we're going to be playing on... Just kidding. I'm pranking you. I don't know what we're playing yet. That's the whole point of the game. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to go around to the cast as I see it. And first, actually, what we're going to do is I'm going to switch the Zoom things because we're not in the right places. So as king of technical difficulties, we will be back in about T-minus 30 seconds. See you then. And we're back, and I am clearly king of tech. Did I do it right this time? I did. Look at me. I am on top of my game, and I have had no caffeine yet today, so this is the
That
first.
Yikes.
So,
Any
that
guess?
being said, this is a great start. Am I right, folks? This is a wonderful start to Spontaneum. Actually, I think the episode where we had tech issues was probably one of the best games we had. So we are off to a good start, I think,
Hell yeah.
if precedent is to be followed. Anyways, yes, thank you, chat. The amount of dedication to legally change your name for this game is very it's very peak. We're gonna go around and introduce the cast and their characters. So I'm gonna start with people that I can see on my screen. Scream, yeah, fuck it. It's spooky month.
It's spooky season.
Scream,
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
yes.
scariest of
Ooh,
months,
the
yeah.
scariest of Zooms. Starting with Amber. Who are you? And who are you playing?
Great. Sorry, I was like, is my skeleton spider in? It doesn't show up.
Oh, I
It's
do see
fine.
it. I do see it kind of in the back. Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta get
Well
spooky
said.
decorations for my shelves. But yeah,
Anyway, sorry. My husband put it up there to be like, it's October. It's time to be spooky. Hi, everybody. I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Twitter and Twitch. I am a TTRPG writer, editor, streamer, podcaster with talents so varied you can call me the TTRPG Swiss Army knife. I am playing a character that I based off of the Coheed and Cambria comic. I'm playing Cabria Gill, which is very, very, very loosely based off of Cambria. So that's what I get for listening to Blood Red Summer today. Thanks. She is a Githyanki aberrant mind sorcerer.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice. New member to the show and somebody I've been trying to play a game with for about 2 years now is David. How are you? Who are you? And who are you playing?
No worries. I'm super honored to be here. This is literally something I've been looking forward to for, like you said, about 2 years now. So very excited. But hello, everybody. My name is David Tilstra. I'm the Dungeon Master for From Afar podcast. We are a D&D 5e actual play podcast that we don't really give a fuck about the rules. It's more about the story and having fun. So, like, if you're into that, come listen. We're currently in a side quest situation right now in Spelljammer, and we're fighting mind flayers and doing all sorts of stuff. But normally we're looking for the lost city of Atlantis on a very silly pirate ship. I'm a voice actor, guest on all these things, so hit me up. Always down to collab and be friends. But today I am playing uh, literally a character based off of I don't know if it's a pun or just a saying, but you know, some people say no one
I'll
ever
be the
addresses.
judge of that.
Oh, okay, so
Oh my
tell me what it
God.
is.
No.
Someone said to me once, no one ever addresses the elephant in the room. So I'm playing a Loxodon rogue, who hopefully will never be seen or heard. His name is Marv Olis, Marvelous for short, Marv for long, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, was that a pun or a saying? I'm not.
I'll say that the name was kind of a pun,
Okay.
but no, what you were saying is just like an idiom. It's just
idiom.
it's a turn of phrase. So
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Jordan is notorious for categorizing wordplay.
I do like how as soon as I said that, Jordan was like, "Okay,
I'll be
yes,
the
yes,
I'll be
yes,
the judge of
yes."
that. Wait a fucking
Yeah,
second.
it was glorious. But that's me. Hello.
Alrighty. A third-time returnee to the show. Jordan, hello. Who are you? Who you playing?
Hello, my name is Jordan Jojo Gwizdowski. I wish my introduction was as amazing as Amber's, where I could just like rattle. They call me the Swiss Army knife of DD. I have never played with David, but in a way that is very strange to the TTRPG community at large. We've hung out. We've like gotten
Like
drunk
several
together.
times.
Yeah, but we've never played D&D together.
Wow.
So
Yeah, you
excited.
can find me at Cast Eye Podcast or at Brutal Kind on Twitter. I am a producer and member of Cast Eye Podcast. I've played Prime on the main first season. I currently run the show Everyday Folk, which after I explained it to somebody on Twitter the other day, they said, "Why do you even call it 5e D&D?" And I said, well, it's just accessible, of the accessibility of the language.
Yeah.
But other than that, we make up our own rules. It's more about walking your dog and rolling a animal handling check for it.
Really some wolf in sheep's clothing stuff right there. Like, oh, it's 5e. Yeah, it's 5e.
Yeah.
That
Give
sounds
me a constitution check to see if this tea is too hot. Today I'm playing 14 level, 2 levels of Trickster Cleric and 12 levels of Spirit, Path of Wildfire Druid, and I'm a kobold named Nom Nom.
Kobold?
Yeah.
Kobold.
Yeah, that's sort of
that-
like a fancier.
oh,
version of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it European?
You,
you
you,
say
you
kobold?
probably played with
Kobold.
kobolds
I
before,
played with
but
kobolds before.
that's kind of pedestrian.
oh,
kobold.
kobold.
You have to
yes.
say it with
Kobold.
your pinky up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, kobold,
like-
of course. Yes.
It's like how after you go to Spain, you start saying Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona.
This is how
Barcelona,
kobolds say
yes.
it.
Yeah. Also, thank you so much, Scry Society, Nick, for the D6 of inspiration already for Jordan. Go ahead and write that down. I don't think I explained this to David or James, but chat can give you inspiration as well as me. So yeah, the more you guys watch this stream, the more you can give to the players for inspiration. That includes a D100 of inspiration if you watch. I think it's like 600 hours of this show, which has yet to come out. So good luck.
Challenge accepted.
but, yeah.
Let's go.
And finally, somebody who I've been trying to get on the show and have, I think, fucked up 2 or 3 times now in scheduling is James D'Amato. Thank you so much for being gracious enough to come on here.
Hello, heroes. Thank you so much for having me. Again, do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. This happens, and normally I'm the one who does that sort of thing. Hello, audience. If you don't know me, I am James D'Amato. I'm the host of the One Shot podcast, where we play as many different role-playing games as possible in self-contained one-shot stories. We have featured D&D before, but it's been years since I've played D&D because I play all the other little games out there, the sweet morsels of role-playing goodness that you can learn about over there. I also run the Campaign Skyjacks podcast, which is an ongoing show, sort of loosely using the Genesis role-playing system. We are playing in an original setting that is inspired by the music of the Decemberists. If you like
Whoa.
pirates and dramatic stories and extremely queer characters, it's a fun ride, and I highly recommend it. Other than that, my publisher would be angry at me if I did not mention I also put out the Ultimate RPG Guide series, which is available wherever books are sold.
I have one of your fucking books. Wait a minute. Holy
And,
shit, that just dawned on me. What the fuck?
The micro
That's
RPG book. I think I literally have
Holy
that right
shit.
here from our meeting like
Whoa.
months ago.
Yeah, and
Wild.
micro RPG book. I will say it is one of my least well-selling titles, but I am so proud of all the work that went into it. So if you want to branch out from D&D, check out that micro RPG book. It's got like a
Ooh.
cast of some of the best designers that are working around today. With all of that said, I got to introduce my character, which means we need to turn to the gods of fate.
Yes.
Ooh.
Unprecedented this is. Yeah, I mean, you could explain it. This is your
Yeah.
ballpark.
Well, so I wanted to, this is my first time on Spontaneum. You got to leave a good impression. Gotta be a good team player. So when I was told like you got to make a 14th level character, I'm like, well, I don't know what the party is necessarily going to need. So I created a couple options, and Sam very, very helpfully was like, well, instead of picking something that fits well with the party, we could just roll for it. And like, yeah, chaos, give me that. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're
Yeah.
going to do.
I love it.
Yeah, so we've got 2 characters, is that correct?
We got 2 characters. We got one a bard and one a druid.
Oh.
You want to assign even odd there?
Yeah. Why don't we have chat do it? First person who responds in chat is immediately what we're doing. Even or odds chat. This is for Bard, let's say. This is for
Eons.
Bard. Evens or odds in chat. Odd. All right. Odd is Bard. So go ahead and roll, I guess, whatever dice you want.
All right,
And we
all right.
will.
Do a D4
D4 would be
Ooh,
pretty
a
cool.
D4. Let's see.
Ooh, a
if I
caltrop.
or a
Oh.
D4 and a D8. And we'll just see what happens.
additive.
Just do a D2,
and have
a
them
coin.
fight.
A
Yeah.
D2.
Ooh, 2 caltrops, butt to butt.
Ooh, yes. I found the D4 when it stabbed me. So that's
That's
good.
how they do, isn't it?
And that is a 3. We are going with my bard. Now, again, being my first time on this show, wanting to be a good guest, I figured, Spontaneum is probably a good opportunity to explore some serious and dramatic role play.
Yes.
So I'd like to
Ooh.
present to you my character, Skeletoni,
Ah.
who is an animated skeleton
Beautiful.
who plays his ribs like a xylophone.
Oh,
Skeletoni.
yes.
Done.
Yes.
Done.
We will.
Show's over.
We
That's
will.
the
I will
best.
treat every moment with Skeletoni as if it is a A24 film. Anyways,
The bitch.
the bitch.
You do not talk back to your mother.
We are switching over now to the table of spontaneous settings, upon which there are 8 settings from which one of the fantastic cast will roll on, and then that will determine where we're at. So I will read them off in order. First one being Fido, the unending wiener dog. Second setting, where all the missing socks go. Third setting, a zoo. Fourth setting, a haunted rest stop. Fifth setting, typical fantasy world, nothing special. Sixth setting, Mushroom Town, USA. Seventh setting, Sports World, home of sports ball. Eighth setting, an arcade. So, keeping these things in mind, I need to find a D4 myself.
Those literally just got better and better. with each one we read.
Amber, go ahead and roll me an 8-sided die.
All right.
All wrong. It's spooky season.
Damn it. I actually was really hoping it was Sports World,
Me
home of
too.
sports ball,
Yeah.
but actually it's 4, which was what, the
A
haunted,
haunted
rest stop?
Ooh, what
That's
a
a
way
good
to
one.
start out
Not bad.
October.
This is an
that's a good
A24
one.
film.
This isn't it.
Hey.
So, okay. Here's one thing I need you guys to decide for me right now. Do you all know each other, or have you met here as strangers, purely by coincidence?
I normally would say we know each other, but I kind of feel like
Yeah.
just to shake
It's a
things
rest
up a little
stop.
bit.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
kind
a
of like
haunted
in
rest stop,
You're
between.
just
yeah.
all
Yeah.
strangers.
Yeah.
You
The
are...
vending machine is broken or something.
Mm.
You have all been driving on your various quests, which I suppose we can explore via dramatic flashback mid-show as we go. It is probably about 1 a.m. outside Fantasy Gary, Indiana, and you are at a rest stop. All of you are at this rest stop, and of course it has the state of Indiana on the floor in the middle kind of area between the two restrooms that look just a little too fancy to be in a rest stop. And you see on the floor it's kind of got this kind of granite shape of Indiana that is carved on the ground with the little cities and whatnot, as it is typical in a Midwest rest stop. And you have vending machines that don't work on either side. And you can smell sweat and travel in the air of this place, where there is probably a single Pokestop on Pokemon Go for a single landmark that nobody has ever seen. The four of you are here under various dubious circumstances. I need all of you to reintroduce yourselves and tell me why you are just outside of Fantasy Gary, Indiana. And we're going to go backwards. James, why are you just outside Fantasy Gary, Indiana? What is Skeletoni doing?
Yeah, Skeletoni is on the way to pick up his kid who he had, like, he's divorced. They've got shared custody, and Skeletoni has to make a 3-hour drive to pick up the kid. He only gets 1 day on weekends because he is not a qualified father. And it's pretty much, he does the drive out, he picks up the kid, takes the kid back. They're home for about 3 hours, and then he makes the drive back. That's kind of his life.
So you have yet to pick up your child. What's your child's name? And are they also a small skeleton?
Tibia. Yeah.
Yeah. Does Skeletoni have to play Skelemoni?
Skelemoni.
No.
Thank you,
You
Tulok.
bet he does.
Tulok, take a D4 next time you're on, you beautiful bastard,
yeah.
man. Yeah. So, yeah, you are. That is why you are at this rest stop. Jordan, what is Nom Nom doing at this haunted rest stop?
I think Nam Nam
Oh.
just kind of hanging out. Nam Nam like to hang out at the rest stop. Nam Nam hitchhike, not with much particular destination in mind, but one time Nam Nam ate the president's dog. And now the Secret Service is always looking out for Nam Nam.
Okay.
So I just gotta live. I basically have been living here for the last month or so.
You haven't left. Okay, sure.
And just for viewers who aren't familiar with the political system, the Secret Service is responsible for protecting the president, for managing like counterfeit currencies, and
Yes.
avenging the president's dog.
This is true. In fact, yes, they actually have a special canine vengeance task force, which is very well known. There've been a few movies on it, like Fighting for Fido is the title of one of them. It's a whole pop culture phenomenon. David, why is Marv Olis at this rest stop near Fantasy Gary, Indiana?
For sure. I think Marvelous was on another adventure, on another quest to get to another space, but their phone died on the way to get to this other place. So they're actually just at the rest stop trying to charge their phone. So they're just like, why are we all another haunted rest stop for old Marv? Yes. And he pulls his hood up and just goes into a shadow.
Okay. And finally, why is Cabria Gill here, Amber?
Ooh.
I mean, if the question that you want is in the answer that you state, I mean, what?
Well said.
But honestly, Cabria is just. Cabria is just really stressed out. She's on her. Sorry, I actually haven't quite figured this out yet, but I think what
Maybe she
makes the
hasn't
most sense.
either.
I yes, she did just escape this facility that, gives snakes psychic powers. So, there's a lot, like snake people psychic powers. There's a lot going on, right? It's a lot to finally reach sentience. And like, the rest area is like the perfect place to stop, take a break, take a breather, and realize, 15-30 hours ago I was unacceptable for Amber's consumption. But now I'm a snake person, so somehow that's the line, that's the delineation here.
That's the
So
I just feel like it's interesting that it's also, well, if this creature could probe my mind psychically, that would make it better. Then it would be okay.
If this thing could get to the root of the fear of snakes with its psychic abilities,
Ooh,
then
like a
there we
snake
go.
therapist.
A snareapist, if you will.
A therapist.
Oh,
There it is.
That's it.
I thought I had the dramatic on the run backstory.
Oh, we've got a couple now.
I just
Dang.
escaped from this.
Anyways, thank you so much, A Ghost of Eli, for the D6 inspiration for Amber. Congrats. Anyways, you are all in this rest stop. What do you hear? Ooh.
Yeah. Jeez.
Ooh.
Oh, that's just Gary. Gary's been doing this at around noon for a while now.
Okay, fine. Spoil my thing. You're such a dick, Nom Nom.
Just because something is haunted doesn't mean it has to be scary. We have a talking skeleton over there.
Oh my god, a skeleton! I'm just
Yeah, I know.
kidding.
I've heard it all before. Bones belong inside people. I get it.
Hold on.
Disquieting.
1 second. Are you the titular Gary from Gary, Indiana?
Yes,
This
it
is
me.
Fantasy Gary, yeah.
Fantasy Gary.
I had no idea you died.
Fantasy
Yes,
Gary.
I died hundreds of years ago. I'd have been cursed to haunt this rest stop. Ooh. All right, I'm being real honest. The shit kind of gets on my voice. I can't do that the entire time. Be completely straight.
Yeah, okay.
Wow,
I was
that's
getting a vibe
super-
from you
that's
that we
super
had like
rough.
generally the same sort of
Yeah, no,
demeanor.
no, it's me. I'm Gary. Gary, Indiana. Nice to meet you.
You were named after this town.
No, the town was named after me, chump. All right. Listen,
Well.
I did a lot of cool shit when I was alive, and now I can't leave this rest stop. So you know how it is.
Yeah, you don't know the history behind Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana started off as one guy, and then it got out of hand.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
yeah. It's wild how
How
they
would-
named the state after me too. You know, but just
How-
my last name, like Washington. You know.
Mm.
Yep, exactly like that.
How does that get out of hand? Just one guy, and then it just
It's a whole city now.
I
That's out of hand.
Well, I reproduced asexually. I can kind of
There it
split a
is.
little bit to become more Garys. And then that's why people thought, like, whoa, this must be a town. There are a lot of people named Gary here who look exactly alike, but that didn't really, kind of tip them off to anything, and it was all fine. Now all of the souls from these various parts of me have recoagulated into myself because they've all died.
So you're like the ultimate Gary.
I'm just one Gary.
Oh.
I think. I don't know why I can't leave still. Maybe there's a part of me that's still alive somewhere, but I don't know. Beats me, you know? I mean, what are you going to do?
I'm
You're
always so
haunting the rest
amazed how deep the lore gets so quickly on this show.
Yeah, really.
Oh.
Bones belong inside of people. I don't know. Do they chat? We're gonna figure that out. And Gary says, "Yeah, listen. I know I'm like the guy who haunts this place and whatnot, but does anyone else feel a little weird?
Yes.
A little weirder than normal, kind of weird.
No.
Nom Nom, you do feel a little weird. Tonight feels different for some reason.
Well, tonight is the night that's different than every other night. It's Passover.
Oh my gosh. That's right. I gotta pick up my kid for the Seder. I got this huge dinner party that I'm gonna be running soon.
Oh my god, I totally forgot it was Passover.
No,
Holy
no, no,
shit.
no, not that Passover. This is Passover from my religion, in which a stink cloud comes over spring.
Oh, I am unfamiliar with both concepts of Passovers. Can you explain the true significance of this Passover?
Please
It's-
do.
I mean,
It's
if you
all-
come to the Seder, we're gonna be retreading a lot of ground. If I tell you now, it's kind of
It's
a read and
all
response thing.
Yeah. Do you know Elijah? Have you met? Anyway. So, in my religion, it's much different, but I don't think it should feel like this.
What does it feel like, Sam?
No, listen. No. You're thinking of Assover.
Ah.
That's what you're thinking of. It's Assover.
Right.
Yeah. It feels like you're suddenly claustrophobic. Almost.
Ooh.
It feels like you are in a tight space when you are not in a tight space currently. It feels like you're enclosed, which I think is actually a pretty familiar thing for our snake therapist. Considering the lab upbringing, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, it feels, the vibes here are atrocious. I need a perception check from specifically Nom Nom.
All right. Perception. I have a +10 in perception
Whoa.
Holy shit.
for a dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
You see that there's a car that's been outside, kind of a black sort of, it's not sleek, but it's kind of like an older vehicle that sort of has just been idling outside of this place for a while. And it finally, the engine stops running. And you see somebody get out of it who's in a suit, and they look around, and you immediately recognize Agent Johnson, who's been on your tail for so long.
So,
yet to see you.
yeah, I'm generally, my little kobold body is like dark maroon in color. It's probably a little dirty at this point, but I wear around my body leathers that are dyed like dark green, and then over those feathers, long white feathers in like a kind of tunic and a little dress around my legs. And then they kind of like also are draped down my arms to almost look like wings. And as I see them, I quickly like give everybody like a be cool look, and I throw a hood up over my kobold face that looks kind of like a chicken head made out of leathers as well. And I kind of like, and I back off into the shadows.
Take a D4 for whatever the fuck that was.
Ah, yes, the old chicken hiding trick. One would
Classic.
expect that.
And you see that this person walks in. They're this towering, like onyx dragonborn, in a very kind of Men in Black style suit.
Be still my heart.
And they walk in and they're like, "Have any of you seen this person?" And they kind of show like a picture on their phone of our boy Nom Nom.
Mm. Yes, as a matter of fact, I
Yeah,
have.
we all have.
Oh,
Define
really?
person.
Yes. Let me think.
Small. They're a kobold. You understand. what I'm
Describe his
saying?
personality.
Yes, please.
He's kind of a little piece of shit. He ate the president's dog.
Oh,
That's you. I'm part of the
Well,
dog task force. Takes out a little badge.
you know what would be helpful is if you could maybe say how he sounds. Could you try to speak the way he does?
Hold on, I never did. I did a voice acting class in college. Let me.
Okay.
Kind of sounds a little
Fabulous.
of this.
That is Surprisingly accurate.
Oh.
kind of back of the throat. Sorry, I couldn't keep that going for too long. But Yeah.
I mean, hey, you did it long enough for me to get it on my camera phone. That's the most important thing.
You know who
Your
that
phone has charge.
sounds like?
No.
Sounds like our friend Gary,
It
who is
does.
haunting.
Gary. I don't know who that is.
You might know them by
Ooh.
their. Oh,
What the fuck is that? Ooh. I think this place might be haunted.
Rest area is haunted. Always has been.
There's ghosts in this fucking rest stop. Ooh, just one ghost actually. Ooh.
oh, Gary, you're so honest and delightful.
Oh, Gary's the ghost.
Oh,
Yeah,
nope.
fine, I'm the ghost. My God, it's Gary, Indiana.
Title.
Jordan, you look like a cryptid right
Ooh,
now.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Yeah, and he kind of I need a stealth check from our boy Nom Nom.
Probably also have a 10 in stealth. No,
Yeah.
just a 3.
Nice. Nom Nom is the most powerful character.
For an 11.
For an 11, you see he's looking around and he looks at he sees you. You can't hide in the shadows, Jordan.
Oh.
Dear God, it's like
Can-
analog horror or something like that. Just emerge from the shadows.
If I see Agent Johnson noticing the leather chicken that is Nom Nom, can I try to like distract Agent Johnson?
Yeah, yeah, I'll allow help on the stealth check. You have to describe to me how you are doing so.
I was gonna tackle him.
You know,
That
Okay.
would
do
probably be
it.
pretty distracting.
That's a distraction. Yeah.
Yeah, roll.
Oh, sorry.
Roll
yes.
strength. Roll strength.
Oh, that's-
Contested strength.
That's the thing I'm terrible at. But hey, you know what? Let's give it a shot.
Well, he didn't roll too well.
Please fail this, because nothing could be funnier if you just melted off of him.
Well, your wish is my command because that is a natural one.
Go ahead
No,
and take a D4 of inspiration.
Woo!
As
D4.
you were about to try, I'm not actually gonna even grant help because you fucked
Yeah,
up so bad.
That's totally
Well,
fine.
You know what? No, you create quite the spectacle as you go to tackle him. One of your knees just kind of collapses, and you like fully face plant on this beautiful little granite mural of the state. Go ahead and roll stealth with advantage,
Ooh,
or go ahead and
something
roll
I'm
a
quite good
second
at.
roll, Jojo. And he's like, "My God, are you doing okay? Looks like
No.
you took a little bit of granite to the face there."
Oh, it was just a quick nap, honestly.
What?
Sometimes you have to just sleep in the rest stop. That's what it's called, a rest stop, right?
That's a great point. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a really good point. What do we get for the roll?
All right. I got a 14. I used my D4 of inspiration for 3 more for a 17.
Okay.
bad.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. He does not notice the leather chicken in the corner of the rooms.
Is he not noticing because I'm in the shadows, or is he not noticing because my disguise is so good? That's very good. It's very good.
You're in the shadows.
A chicken's natural
I
habitat.
think if he saw a deranged looking chicken mascot type, I think he'd be immediately suspicious regardless. When you hear kind of tires like kind of screech outside, and you see somebody steps out of this vehicle, and Cabria, you recognize this is Dr. Angela. And she gets out of the car, as does her kind of big burly goon, who's this big Goliath, who only goes by Project M. And you see that Dr. Angela walks in and says, "Cabria, I know you've been on the run too long, honey. I need you to come back to the lab, please."
Absolutely not. Gary, get her.
What? Listen, I can't actually manifest. I'm just kind of vibing.
Wait.
I'm not
dude,
that kind of ghost. I'm sorry. I could
wait.
just appear. You know how they do the ghost videos and sometimes they appear on camera, sometimes they don't, sometimes they move shit? I put all my points into appearing and noises. I'm sorry. I kind of screwed the pooch.
And I think this is where I turn onto Dr. Drangela, if you will.
Drangela.
You lied to me. You told me ghosts could possess people. And this one can't.
Darling, if I say
It was the
ghosts-
crux of my psychic abilities. It's ghost knowledge.
Darling, when I make a statement, I don't entirely intend it to be, shall we say, fact. I gaslighted you. It's that simple. And I was studying your reaction to such a lie. Isn't that right, Project M?
Yes, that is correct.
Project Mickey Mouse.
We lied to you. We lied.
This guy is freaking me out.
Oh, yeah.
That's a little voice coming out of a big guy.
Oh, a skeleton. This is spooky.
I love
Oh, be
it.
careful. I'm going to support your ligaments. Ah!
No, please don't. I'm just a little silly guy.
As he's kind of like backing up, he's like probably 10 feet tall, full
Don't
muscle.
support.
I'm
like
going to roll an
Proto-Gumbly.
intimidation
Roll
to see if I can
intimidation.
remove this guy from the equation entirely.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The range
is
from
this,
Sam. Thank you, chat. I try.
Is this Proto-Gumbly?
Proto-Gumbly?
Yeah.
Well, you never know. There is a connection between Spontaneum, so it might be Gumbly with more clay.
Gumbly.
As Gumbly was a little clay guy who was horrible and addicted to so many drugs.
Oh no.
He had a gun.
He had a
I mean,
gun.
he's made,
He
he's
had-
made of clay.
Yeah.
I'd be addicted to drugs too if I was made of clay.
Okay. That is going to be a 22. And I believe because this gentleman is afraid of skeletons, I am going to remove my head and sort of roll it between my arms like a ball and then sort of spin it on one finger before putting it back on my neck.
Truly a spooky
He's
Gary
one of
scare.
the Harlem Bone Trotters. Ah!
And he runs out of the I'm gonna rephrase this. He runs out of the rest stop, and you see him try to run towards the van that is parked kind of a certain circumference away. It's in the parking lot. And he hits a wall. An invisible wall that seems to be semi-permeable, not from this side. And he slams into the wall, kind of rebounds back, and says,
What the heck? What was that? Oh.
I'm going to admit that's one of the most impressive acts of mimery I've seen in my 342 years.
I'm not miming. I hit the wall. I got a boo-boo.
You don't have to gild it anymore. Everybody thinks you're a very impressive mime.
I got boo-boo. I got a boo-boo on my head. I hit...
Project M, come back here at once, you big baby.
I'm not a baby.
Would you like me to kiss the boo-boo better?
Yes, please.
And he kind of trudges back.
Hold on. Sam,
Yes.
would you say he's within 60 feet of us? Project M?
Project M? Yeah, let's establish that now. Let's
Okay.
say, in fact, that the radius of this semi-permeable membrane around this rest stop is 60 feet in radius. So if you're sitting at the nice little kind of carving at the middle of this rest stop, you are 60 feet away at all points from this dome, essentially.
Okay. I want to think that like we were in the same like cell together and like grow in the lab or whatever.
Yeah.
And he always was afraid of being called a baby because of his baby voice.
Yes.
So I want to cast mental prison on him and make
Oh.
it look like he's I want to bind him within an illusory cell that only he perceives, but it's a baby crib, like with like the bars and like a little mobile and everything.
I know this
And-
hurts you, so let's dive into it.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, what is it wisdom?
It is Yeah, a wit intelligence saving throw.
Oh, believe it or not, he's not so great at those.
Really?
Oh, that's a net too. Yeah, totally.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah, so around him, like what happens is like the area of the rest area disappears and he's finally suddenly like in this room. I'm gonna imagine like hold on, Sam, I apologize. You might be too young for this reference. Do you know Muppet Babies?
No.
That's a no.
That's
That's,
a
an
no.
immediate
That's a big
no.
no.
Listen, chat, I'm 21. I'm a Gen Zer through and through.
Oh!
I am a tiny little baby boy.
Bye, everybody. I'm just gonna leave now.
I've just become an animated skeleton right before your very eyes, chat.
Your lower mandible dropped to the floor.
You truly are a spooky, scary skeleton,
Truly.
James. Oh my god. Okay, so the Muppet Babies playroom is like big and
That's
yellow
amazing.
and like goofy as hell.
Okay.
There's like mobiles and like clay, like soft blocks everywhere. So that's what he's in. He's in like in his like mind prison. He's in this like baby like pack and play and this like crib type thing, and he's trapped behind the bars of the crib and he can't get out. He's just a baby Project M. So
Yeah, what does this do? Is he like physically like restrained from leaving? What's the mechanical effect of the spell?
yeah, so he takes 5d10 psychic damage.
Okay,
Holy-
wait, that was
Holy-
you bearing the lead here, Amber.
Bye, Project M.
This seems like the opposite of therapy.
I think that it would be a mind prison, actually. The opposite of therapy is mind prison.
Yeah.
We're all creating a mind
and
prison for ourselves.
That's it.
What if what if this rest area was the mind prison we learned?
I was
along the
just
way?
about to say that I'm watching this stream like M. Night Shyamalan movies, and I'm like, what is the twist here? Are we
We're
the
the
ghosts in the.
Ooh.
So he can't see or hear anything beyond the illusion for the spell's duration, so for like a minute, and if he's moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack or reaches any part of his body through it, he takes another 10d10 psychic damage.
Holy.
Oh my lord, what level is this spell?
This is a level 6
It's
spell.
a cantrip.
Holy fuck, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Just out the gate
on
swinging, I love
Project
it.
M.
Yeah.
So 5d10. Oh my god, that's 40.
Holy he like kind of screams and just starts to cry as he huddles into a little ball. Well, not a little ball, a very large fetal position. As he says, "I fucking hate Lincoln Logs. I don't like them.
Oh.
Oh, I can do the alphabet. I promise." And Dr. Randy's like, "Project M, what are you doing? Come back here, darling. There's no reason for you to be outside anymore. Please, come back. What did you do to him, Cabria?"
The same thing you did to me every night. Put me in my own mind prison. I have forgot the S emphasis there.
Right, yes, sure, of course. Mind prison, yes. Anyways, I'm going to go check up on my favorite experiment, and I will be back.
Okay.
And she goes out, it's like, "There aren't any Lincoln Logs." No! As,
Hey, you're a federal officer, right?
Mr. Johnson is like,
Yeah.
yeah, I am. This is a little odd, to be completely frank.
Shouldn't you be investigating whatever is happening? I pay my taxes.
Really? You do?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. What,
Oh, cool.
wait, hold on. What company do they work for? I mean, Cabria, was it? Do you know what specific organization?
The Amory organization.
Oh, yeah, we got some boys looking into them already. I'll definitely have to write this one up, but they're really big lobbyists, so it's like, Not much I can do right now, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
You have their money in your pockets. Well, I mean, you could.
I wish I had their money in my pockets. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Like, I mean, I make like 50 grand a year. If I had their money in my pockets, I'd be fine. I am not like a senator or anything, you know? Like, I just do their dirty work. Speaking of which,
I was
have
gonna
you
suggest
seen
that-
this kobold? As he says this, something falls from the ceiling and hits our boy, Nom Nom. I need a dex save real quick from you.
I just wanted to give a wag of the finger to you, Sam, because you said before this that you didn't touch hot button issues, and you just got real political.
I guess I did. You're right, didn't I?
You do it.
Finger
You're a little
wag.
subversive.
I'm a little bit
All right.
subversive. I do a little
Yeah.
bit of that.
Just a widow one.
The fact that he's 21 is just, it's hard to separate the baby voice now
I-
from.
But is that your real voice? Is your Ooh.
Yeah, he's been doing a voice
No,
all the
actually,
time.
Oh.
no, I'm from the UK. So I actually talk.
All right.
Yes. So I'm sorry. I've been putting on a American accent. I've been radicalized by
good.
Spontaneum. Yeah. Good. Go out and vote, people. It's midterms, baby. Go out and
It's
vote. I'm doing
school.
my part. Anyways, what do we roll for that deck save?
We got a nat 1 on that deck save for 4.
Oh, that's the second
Somehow-
one of the game.
Somehow, a brick has dislodged itself from the wall and it conks you on the head. And that obviously makes noise. And Special Agent Johnson turns and says, "You son of a bitch. I knew you were here, Nom Nom." And he opens fire.
Oh,
Whoa, Jesus.
And then, something interesting happens.
ooh,
Time simply stops.
oh.
And the bullets retract into his gun as things move backwards in slow motion, as the brick flies back into place. As the rest of you, the 4 of you, 5 counting Gary, don't move. However, Dr. Angela, Project M, and Special Agent Johnson return to their cars, walking backwards, and speed off into the night. As you get your 6th level spell slot back,
Oh.
and the clock says again, 12:32. And that is where we're taking our break. We will see you in
Ooh.
10 minutes. Bye-bye.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you. We will... Oh, hold on. Let me... there we go. We will see you in a bit. welcome back to Spontaneum. That's right. Technically, I am only 3 years old. This has been a very fun episode. And what is an episode of Spontaneum without an ad read for today's sponsor? Now, you are probably... oh, look at that. Chat, Tulak the Barbarian has just said, has anyone ever told you that you have a great shirt? And to that, I'd say, yes, in fact, I get plenty of compliments on my shirt. In fact, there are two things people tend to assume about me. The first thing people tend to assume is, like, they kind of look at me and like, wow, this guy looks like all of the Spider-Man actors if you put him in a blender and then added acne. And to that, I'd say, yes, that is kind of the gist. And then the second thing is, wow, this guy probably has a great taste in t-shirts, flags, mugs, and other stickers. And to that, I'll say, you better fucking believe it, asshole, because that's what I do have. This shirt is from Gemmed Firefly. It's comfy. I can sleep in this bad boy. They have nerdy things on it, like NPC energy, and things that are cool. In fact, the only Spontaneum shirt in existence is from Gemmed Firefly. They were kind enough to give me one. Additionally, they have Thing You Like on it. And you could be walking down the street and somebody could say, that is Thing I Like, as they point to your shirt. And you will say, interesting, I am wearing Thing You Like because it is Thing I Like as well. And then a beautiful friendship could blossom. Or you could become sworn enemies, in which you will have to kill each other to truly prove which one of you is the bigger fan. Or you become lovers.
Oh.
I can't guarantee that part, though.
But that's still
that's up to
you
you.
become lovers to decide who likes it more, who likes the thing on the shirt more.
Yeah, you could become like
Okay.
It could be totally an enemies to lovers arc. You're like, we both love Thing I Like equally, and then you passionately make out in the rain. It's a whole Gemmed Firefly experience, in fact, and it is
Paladin Oath of Thing I Like.
Oath of Thing I Like. Oh my god, I need to write that. Antagonist friends with benefits. Thank you, chat. And Gemmed Firefly is really cool because all the money you put into that nice little company goes directly to charitable causes. So that's cool, and you can get 15% off your entire heckin' purchase with code Spontaneum15. That's right, code Spontaneum15. It is in the bottom right hand of the screen. And you can do that, and you can go buy clothes. You should do it now. You should have this open in another tab so you can hear us serenade you with our various voices as you buy product from me. Also consider subscribing, I guess, because I do get that money. This is for a friend who has a cool charitable cause, who also sells really cool t-shirts. I gotta say, I'm not even fucking around. These are really nice. So check that out. Go to Spontaneum.com. We don't have a website. Go to gemfirefly.com to get these wonderful t-shirts, flags, and whatnot, such as there's probably a Be Gay Do Crimes one. I have one that says Powered by Coffee and Spite. It's a coffee mug. It's all cool stuff. Anyways, go buy it. Go buy it right now. Anyways, back into the show. It is 12:32 at a rest stop outside of Fantasy Gary, Indiana. And Gary the ghost looks at all of you and says, what the fuck just happened?
So that wasn't a hallucination. That was the thing that happened to me.
I don't know. Listen, I've been a ghost for a while, but I had never seen shit like this.
It happened to me once before, but that's a story for another time.
No, you should tell it now. It's relevant.
No, I don't see how it's relevant. It's a different
I'm forced to
story.
respect your privacy. Oh, but I don't like it.
Let me tell you what rhymes with relevant is elephant.
Smell of elephant. I was gonna say smellevant, but
Well, that's the coming.
And you know what you're derived from.
He leans in very close and is just.
I think that's a slant rhyme at best, actually.
Take a D4, James.
So what happened the last time the time reversed itself for you?
Well, he looks around and is like, I was in a situation oddly like this. We were in a rest area, not a rest stop, in Miami.
Well, then this isn't. Never mind.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Nom Nom. This is a completely separate case of time reversal incidences. I can't speak very well most of the
You're
time
so
because my
close,
trunk
it's all good.
it hangs in front of my face. But what we had to do was he touches his trunk and then he starts walking backwards. That was a time there. This reminds me of a very similar situation in
Take a
Miami,
D6.
Florida.
Take a D6.
Thank you.
I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna be real straight with you. I don't know.
Gary, I tried. Thank you
I feel
for
like you'd have to.
indulging
I
me.
feel like you have to speak backwards too. You know, like
And then he walks forward, speaking
Oh.
backwards. No.
So wait a minute.
Sorry.
We're stuck in looping time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're functionally immortal.
Oh,
I don't think we can leave though. Granted, I can't leave anyways, and I'm already kind of immortal, so this doesn't change much for me, honestly.
Folks,
Wait.
I can't be stuck here. If I'm stuck here, I'm gonna be alone with my thoughts.
Oh no.
that is a very terrifying situation.
Oh gee.
Do you want
Is
to?
that? Do you want to talk about it?
We have a snake therapist here.
A snareapist.
A snake. I'm so sorry.
Look, I think it's too late for me with snarapy. I mean, I've already made all the mistakes. The wife got the flesh in the divorce. I've got nothing left.
Was your wife Lorena Bobbitt?
Take a
She took the shirt off my back and the
Lorena
skin off my
Babadook.
bones.
Get off my bones. Oh yeah.
It's so good.
Wait, who got the D6?
Wait, does this mean?
Oh, James got the D6.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You hear a door
Does
slam
this mean the
outside.
Secret Service agent's coming back?
You see,
Yes,
you
good
do see
question.
that the door slams
Oh.
on this platform.
wait.
I'm
He's
then
already
I'm
walked in?
immediately putting
He's
on my
about-
chicken.
He's about to.
Oh, cool. If he's about to, I'm gonna cast Force Cage across like the whole front of the play. Because like when we say rest stop, we're inside a location,
Yes.
right?
What's the dimensions of the force cage?
So Force Cage being a 7th level spell,
Whoa.
is gonna be 20 feet on one side with 1/2-inch diameter bars. So I figure it can just go across the entire front of this look. Like I'm picturing like, you know, those big sort of like glass windows with a cheap glass door.
Yeah.
So I just block the whole thing. And I don't know if it's visible, but like I kind of imagine it. You try to open the door and it'd just be like the door hits the force cage and is stuck.
Yeah. Tries to open the door. Hello.
I think it's broken.
Oh, should I try the other one?
There isn't another one. That's an employee entrance.
Oh
So
no, are you guys trapped in here? That's horrible.
Are you authorized personnel?
I think
don't
you're
think
trapped
so.
out there from our perspective. Philosophy is fascinating.
That's
Anyway,
okay,
I gotta
that's
close
really
the
great.
door. There's only so much air in here. We don't want to let it out. Bye. We gotta figure this thing out.
Yes.
Yeah, Secret Service. Got something suspicious going on over here. I need backup.
Oh, boy.
And he walks back to his car. He's like, "Don't worry, we'll get you out of there." As he starts walking back to his car, you see he pops his trunk.
Did anyone see what time the time reversed at? How much time do we have?
Ooh.
Is that something we would have seen?
You can all give me retroactive perception checks.
That's a 19, baby.
19. Okay, very nice.
A 10.
Not as nice.
Mm-mm.
Hot 20.
Very nice. My wife
No.
took my skin.
My wife took all my
And that's
skin.
a
Look, I
13.
see.
That's not going good places.
With a 20, Nom Nom, you realize that you have 15 minutes.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, with the Secret Service agent indisposed, I run up and I'm like,
Whatever's happening, we got 15 minutes. We gotta get out of here. But honestly, you guys been so nice. You don't need to worry about protecting me. I've been taking care of myself for years now. But we just gotta figure out how to get you to your daughter's soccer practice.
You
I
hear,
am gonna.
you hear like a cocking mechanism outside, and you see that
no.
the Secret Service agent, Special Agent Johnson says, well, if it isn't Nom Nom, the guy who ate Bill Clinton's corgi. He's like, step outside right now.
Oh, we can't. The door is stuck. Ooh. Oh.
Shit.
Ah,
He's
right.
shoot.
Marv
Darn.
leans down to Nom Nom and he's like,
Dang,
do you
dang
want
it.
to wait the next 15 minutes and then we reverse and he won't know you're here? If you want to just wait this one out, we can.
Yeah, I
cycle
mean, if
back.
this is gonna cycle around again, I'll just do the whole thing again. I just
Yeah,
want to
okay.
reveal myself next time. But let's figure out this time thing. That's
True.
the real important thing.
Marv walks over and punches the clock as hard as he can.
Do it. Yeah, that's good. Violence solves 99.9% of problems.
Holy
That's
shit.
what
I
my-
just had the most intense deja vu. What the fuck? Like,
Ooh.
oh my god. That was
You all right?
weird.
Oh, do you think the themes of the game are leaking
Whoa.
into real
he's
life?
meta
Oh,
as a
what the
DM. He's
fuck?
Whoa.
Actually,
Oh.
Sam is Gary. Sam is
Oh,
Gary,
yeah.
Indiana.
Well, I heard David say, let's punch the clock. And I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry, that was real weird. Go ahead.
Sam, do you not
roll an attack
remember
roll.
the other loops that we've
Sam-
done?
Sam, we've played
Everybody
with
else
Sam
were
for
on the
6
show.
hours, dude.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
trapped in a loop of spontaneum that I can't remember.
Last time
God,
I did
everything's
it,
made up. I
that
can't.
is-
I broke the clock and a bunch of candy fell out. I don't know if you remember that part.
Oh, right. Hold
Mhm.
on. Fuck, I've been here for 10 years. That's awkward.
Yeah.
That's hella awkward. I'm actually now I'm actually 31
That's
Oh, perfect.
technically.
There we go. That's
So
a
I
now
do-
you
I
get a
do-
Muppet Babies.
I
That's a
do
normal
remember
age
Muppet
to be.
Babies.
We've made it. Well, welcome to your 30s.
You're the correct age.
You're
Thank
the
you.
correct age.
How many channel points to gaslight Sam? You don't have to use channel points. You just have to manipulate me. It's not difficult. Trust me. I'm a very trusting person. What did we get for that attack roll?
14 plus numbers that I have here,
Probably
which
a lot.
are, I would assume, but you know what happens when you assume. That's 14 plus 11, 25.
Yeah, you
to
hit
attack the clock.
you hit the clock.
Nice.
And the clock
Did I
breaks.
solve it? Oh, damn.
And you hear a sort of deep voice say, "Incorrect." Time begins to move backwards again, and the agent puts the shotgun back in his case and moves back into his car, and it says 12:32 again
well,
as the clock flies back up to the wall.
Wait,
Okay, I'm just going chicken mode right from the start now.
What if we punch Gary, Indiana?
What?
I mean,
Marv.
you're the thing. You're the thing that binds Gary, Indiana together.
What?
What if you
Okay,
get
fine,
punched?
punch
What
me. Hit me,
you're
come
the-
on. Hit me.
I am not made for punching.
That was kind of. I was hoping that's why you would do it. Okay, I guess somebody stronger hit me.
If you would like, I can punch
Oh,
you.
of course, it's the Loxodon. Yeah, that
Yes.
tracks. Yeah. All
It
right.
could be the
well,
skeleton boy.
yeah.
The skeleton? Skeletoni?
Skeletoni. Yeah.
Skeleton.
I don't want to
Like-
touch a ghost. It'll get all over my bones. Gross.
Whoa,
Rude.
whoa,
That seems
hey
quite rude.
now. Hey
Maybe-
now.
Do you want to reverse time to where you and try that again? Because that was rude.
That was
We're all
pretty
stuck
rude.
in the same
We're all
loop.
stuck in the
That
same loop. It's not
rudeness
gonna
is
matter.
hanging out in this room.
Damn it.
Well, I mean, what if reversing time could get you your wife and your meat back?
Yes.
I don't want my wife back. She took my meat. That's a bad relationship.
It seems rather
Look,
toxic.
you're all young people. You don't know. You're going out. You're having your crazy dates. I can tell you, if someone takes your flesh from you in the divorce, you shouldn't have been in that relationship to begin with.
That is a pretty rough one. Look, we made
You
a breakthrough.
don't want to have to learn that lesson the way I did. The talking skeleton.
Are you sure you don't have things you need to work out in therapy? Because
Yeah,
it
really.
sounds like
Ooh.
you
She
need
took
somebody
my-
to talk to.
We will get to that after we manage this. Now, if somebody wants to punch a ghost, I'm not saying you shouldn't punch a ghost.
I'm saying
Although
you shouldn't
I
punch
think
a ghost. I would like to not be punched in
Being
theory.
incorporeal sounds a little bit like a disability to me. I don't
It is
like that's another
actually pretty
thing.
great. I'm gonna be real honest. I can phase through fucking walls, asshole. So I mean, don't
Wait.
even start with me. 1, 2. Can you duplicate yourself asexually? Watch this. Shit, I haven't done this in a while. Oh,
I don't think you should do it in front of people. I feel like
Very private.
oh
Wait,
my god,
Gary,
I'm getting a
Mr.
migraine. Feels like I'm
Mr.
passing a
Indiana.
kidney stone.
You
I
just
can
said
duplicate myself asexually.
And then I create my trickster duplicate, and he appears right next to me.
God,
And
I'm
it's just
so
like,
jealous that was so easy for you. Oh my lord. I haven't done this since the founding of Gary, Indiana, the city. Oh,
now,
Wow.
Mr. Indiana, you just said you can phase through walls.
yeah.
But earlier in loop 75, I believe it was, you also said you can't leave. Is that,
was
just
loop
a
1?
it- oh,
You remember the loops? That
Ti-
was the first
time
loop.
is time is wild. We don't
Do
want
you
to.
need
we've only
to
had
isolate
two.
this narrative?
It's at
Is
least
that what we're going
75.
for
Trust me,
here?
I'm an elephant. I never forget. I remember every loop we've been on. 75 ago at loop 75. We're at loop
We've
100.
been here 150 times. That
Yes,
really does
it-
not sound correct at all. I feel like
Yes,
I've been
I-
much more done with this
I
shit.
don't make the rules. I just repeat them. You said you can't leave. Is that a self-imposed rule? Have you actually tried to leave? You can say no. Also, it's fine.
I definitely haven't tried to leave. No, I kind of just assumed. I like it here. I'll be real honest. I like the vending machines that don't work. I like the
Oh.
one urinal that constantly sprays water up when it flushes for some reason. You know, it's a
A
little,
classic,
little
bit,
wacky.
a classic bit.
It was
Well,
it was
hold
a
on.
hyperbolic. I can't leave. It was like, why would I leave?
Hold on,
If I
wait,
can't
wait.
leave.
Let me try. Let me try. And he zooms. He goes outside of the bounds of this place and
No.
smacks right into the spectral wall and like turns into a little kind of like jelly stain of like ectoplasm. You see his face kind of appear on
and
it.
that's why I didn't want to touch the ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ectoplasm.
Okay. All right.
Understandable.
Kind of
I
unsticks
do
himself
apologize
as
deeply.
the special agent gets out. What the
Oh,
fuck?
the special agent already arrived and got out? Darn.
The special
Okay.
agent's here. He's here the entire time, but he's idling in his car in the beginning. So he just kind of gets out of his car. What the fuck is that? Oh, shit. All right. I outed myself. And he flies back into the rest stop. And he's like, oh, fuck.
Okay. Well,
This
now
is,
we know.
This is a little weird. I don't know what's going on. There's fucking ghosts in this rest stop.
There's fucking ghosts in this rest stop. Always has been.
Always has been.
It always will be.
All right, well, this isn't great. I'm gonna be real straight with you guys. Do we have any ideas? Were you gonna punch me? Was that a thing?
No, I
Seems rude.
great arguments were made against punching you, so I
Okay.
But
being
not
presented
the
with
arguments
new
you would have
data.
wanted.
Yeah. Okay. That's
They were
fair.
good, though.
That's fair.
So, and Marv sits down and
Well,
pulls a
come on.
little
Hold
pipe.
on. Hold on. Come on. Let's try this at least. Let's try this. I'm game. I'm game. Come on. Hit me. I haven't found anything in I haven't found anything in hundreds of years. Come on. Hit me.
Can I, can I try to get a sneak attack off on him, like hide in the
Yeah.
shadows, and then come back and
100%.
just try to obliterate this ghost?
Yeah. Try to obliterate this ghost. Get him.
That's a to roll stealth. That's a 10 plus 15, a 25
Yeah.
to stealth.
You somehow
So-
managed to stealth.
Okay. No one ever addresses me. And I guess I'll make an attack roll. Ooh, that's a 9 plus 11, an unnatural 20.
Yes, for an unnatural game of spontaneum.
Ooh, so spooky. Okay, so that's 17 plus. It's not gonna be that much. This is not as impressive as I was hoping it would be.
You just want to do a sneak attack at some point in the stream.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I
love
just wanted
it's
to.
like
Yeah.
level 14 characters, and all we do is talk about
Uh,
snakes and ghosts.
So 17 plus 17. So 34?
That's still quite a bit of
That's
damage.
pretty good.
As you punch
Oh,
this
thank you.
guy, you all also take 34 points of damage.
I'm so
What?
sorry. Everyone, I'm so sorry.
You wait, you punch Gary and we take 34 points of damage?
All of you take 34 points of damage as you all recoil from a very unexpected sort of like taser, you know?
Yep.
And yeah, you all hurt from that.
I think
I
we're
wouldn't
gonna
really
go-
fucking hurt. I'm gonna be real. You got one hell of a wind up. Oh man.
I also think I'm gonna stop being a rogue. That if I do that, that hurts. Empathy is a bitch because now I don't want to hurt people anymore.
Wait, what happened?
I hurt myself, and I think the rest of my friends.
You know what they say about bad thoughts. You need to just send them away
Mhm.
permanently. And I feel like maybe Gary's the thing holding us. I want to cast Banishment on Gary.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
I attempt to send one creature that I can see within range to another plane of existence.
Is that charisma?
They must I'm sorry?
Charisma saving throw, correct?
Yep.
oh no,
That
he
is
was
a
a bard.
natural 1.
Oh,
However, what does your banishment look like? Where do they go?
I think listen, Gary obviously has some holdups about reproducing asexually so much. I think and he also has, again, I think he gets banished to like a Freudian like therapy room with like the couch and like there's just like a nameless, faceless like therapist just like, and how does that make you feel?
Here's the thing. I'm going to ask you the same question. How does it make you feel that you're now all in this Freudian landscape
Are you
with a
fucking
faceless
kidding
therapist?
me?
As I said,
I start
How does that make you
just
feel?
like moving around my wings, like I'm just going nuts, and I'm like,
I told you, this is like a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
how does that make you feel? Now?
Oh,
Is this because of your
no.
disconnection with your parents?
oh.
no, I'm gonna confront my issues. I've got so many. You can't let this happen to me.
Does missing your
Skele-
meat make you sad, Skeletoni?
What a stupid question. What an absolutely stupid question. You got a degree for that? You got a postgraduate? Do you have a doctorate or are you a
You're
social
trying to
worker?
cope. You're trying to cope with anger. It's okay. I understand. It's fine.
Oh, I hate being understood.
It can be hard to lose a part of yourself like that, both physically and mentally. But you just need to cope with it. Because sometimes in loss, we can find those bridges that are built between these two things that are more useful than when they were together.
No, I'm gonna have a breakthrough. I can't afford this. I've been delicately balancing my dirtbag lifestyle and my emotional issues. If I move even 1 inch to either side on one of those things, I'm gonna have a complete breakdown.
It's okay.
Tell me, does one of you have a watch? Oh, is time still moving? Are we still in the loop?
You
Oh,
should
good
forgive
question.
yourself, Skeletoni. It's okay.
Dizzy from sorry.
Marv sits
do
down
it.
next to Skeletoni.
You're okay.
Do this.
Sometimes we make mistakes, and sometimes those things disconnect us from the things we thought we cared about, and that's fine. But every mistake is a milestone on our journey that takes us forward.
Mhm.
Skeletoni is gonna look up at the therapist and cast Dispel Magic on the therapist.
Yeah. So banishment's 4th level. What level do you cast Dispel Magic at?
I'm gonna cast it at level 7 because there are no consequences in a time
Gone.
loop.
You drop back into the rest stop instantly as banishment is dispelled. And
That's right, Tony. Run as far away from your problems as you can. That's the only solution. That's what I've done for the
I
last 15
like
years
this
of my
little
life.
guy.
Don't confront nothing.
there's the president's dog killer. The killer of Bill Clinton's dog. There he is. And he goes to kick
Agent
down the
Johnson.
door. As another car pulls up, a big white van, and steps out of it is Dr. Angela and Project M.
Oh, we haven't seen them in several loops.
Darling, it's good to see you again. I'm just kidding. Come back.
Hello, nice to see you again, Gabrielle. We've come to take you back to the lab. Yay! This is gonna be so fun. We can have a sleepover again.
Wait.
I'm so excited.
Maybe go with them this time.
Everybody stay back. I'm gonna shoot this fucking kobold who killed the president's dog back in 1991.
Hold on, wait 4 minutes
That's
and
what I
15
was-
seconds.
Wait 4 minutes and 50. Why?
But it was a reasonable request.
Yeah,
fine.
just,
Okay,
you know,
fine. You know,
My,
I'll wait
my
4 minutes
grandmother
and
always
15
used to
seconds.
say, before you shoot your shotgun, wait 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I don't know where it comes from. It's just something that she said. It's good luck.
All right, fine. All right, I'm not gonna shoot him.
I mean,
I'm not gonna shoot him.
if you
All right.
think, I mean, he should have clearly thought a little bit more before he acted and ate the president's corgi. Don't you think you should emulate the same behaviors that you wish he would have practiced back 31
Wow.
years
You
ago?
understand how
Wow.
long I've been chasing this son of a bitch?
And
what
you can
he's
wait
done.
4 minutes longer.
4 minutes
Well,
is too long.
We're down to like at
You know how
least
many dogs
3 or
this
2
guy's
range.
eaten?
347 to
I
be
don't.
exact.
I know he's always eaten one very important dog whose paw is on the cement of the White House. And you think that's okay to steal one of the president's dogs and eat him like a little snack?
Hot
I was
dog.
invited to the White House for a correspondence dinner, and I thought that the dog was an amuse-bouche. I'm sorry.
Just because
I'm just-
you were an ambassador doesn't mean shit, Nom Nom.
Well, I just want to say, I never meant for this to destroy our friendship.
You destroyed our friendship earlier than that, you son of a bitch. When you betrayed my
Whoa! Why
trust.
they had a pass together? That's fun.
Wait,
That's cool.
This is too much. I gotta run away from my
No,
psychological
you
trauma.
stay right there. I have 4 minutes and 10
2 minutes
seconds.
and 15 seconds.
2
now.
minutes.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies when you're acquainting yourself again with a traitorous,
Confronting
backstabbing
issues, yes,
asshole who eats corgis of presidents.
Are you sure you're not exes?
No, we didn't. We thought about it at one point, but it never
Oh,
really
okay.
happened.
We discussed.
We
But
discussed
you've got a
it,
thing
you know.
going on here. In these 2 minutes, try to resolve the thing with your guy.
What? We have nothing to resolve here, my darling. She is simply coming back with us so that we can extract more memories.
Okay, see, this thing's like a thing that
No.
really, oh, you're super weird and creepy. Not loving. Ooh.
You're a skeleton.
We were trying to reach a healing process, but you all just sound like evil scientists trying
Yeah.
to.
I'm
Like
not
this-
evil.
Well, okay, a victim probably of
good
the evil
boy.
scientist, but
I'm
also
a good
complicit
boy.
in the harm that the scientist does.
What is
You
complicit?
did just-
What is complicit? What does it mean?
as soon
Have
as
you
we
ever
get
You're
out-
questioned-
responsible for this guy's education. This is on you, lady.
Yes, I am. I'm raising him to be a good boy. Aren't you a good boy?
I'm a good boy.
That's right, my son. Very
Then
good.
teach him vocabulary words.
Actually, I think my vernacular is quite established and well-rounded, and the fact that I didn't know one word does speak to your ignorance of my own ignorance, therefore accounting for various discrepancies within our own relationship.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I got a
Okay.
boo-boo on the way here, though. My thumb hurts. I pressed the rock on the car too hard.
Oh, come on now, darling.
let me
There's
kiss
no-
it.
Yay!
Where we at? This loop is gonna be close to being over.
And people start
Right
walking
then,
backwards and
Mark
move out.
puts out a humongous fart.
Yeah, the
And-
last thing you hear is, "What the fuck is that?" Mm.
Oh wait, I forgot it. That you all don't forget shit.
I mean,
Um,
What happens in the ast does not necessarily stay in the ast.
This is
Important
unfair.
question. Are we still hurt?
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Oh.
So it
Spells-
it is absolutely related to Gary Prep.
Your
Yes.
spell slots do regenerate. However,
Okay.
the harm that you inflicted on Gary has remained on you.
Has his harm stayed?
Yes, it has.
Gary, how many HPs do you possess?
I'm gonna be real straight with you. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. That
It's
sounds
a-
like
it's
some
a-
wacky shit.
It's an elephant thing.
What is it like? Is it like a spirituality type thing? Like heart?
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I was about to see if we could withstand more beating than you could. But that seems violent and not fun. So what do we know? Oh, also, Gum, put your hood up. The agent is about to. Yes, excellent.
Yes, sorry.
So we can hurt Gary and ourselves.
No. But we
We-
can't. Let's
we-
not do that.
We should. No, you're right. It is possible to do this. We shouldn't do
yes,
it.
okay,
Yes. Time resets every 15 minutes.
Mhm.
No one
Anything that
farted.
happens-
That was a very important
No.
part. No one
But-
farted.
It smells like
Anything that
farts
hap-
every time we go back in time.
Don't know how that's happening.
Like a silent but deadly, but it's just not silent. It's just all bad.
It sounds like an elephant trumpet. So
Yes,
really,
yes. That's the most important part. We must remember that. So, what else do we know? We know that Gum is a delight, but that was just a given before we
My
started.
name is Nam Nam. Come on.
Nom nom. I'm sorry. I was
We've been together for
like,
75 seconds now.
the time it just it messes
Thought it was
with my brain.
151.
Now it's 151. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. What's everyone's passive perception? Project M is short for Milady.
Project Milady.
Project Milady.
12.
Passive is
12.
13.
13. Okay.
Perception, you said?
Passive perception.
Okay, 12.
12.
Passive is 20.
Oh,
Whoa.
nom nom.
Nom
For the
nom.
win.
You notice something that's odd. You all have matching birthmarks right here on the side of your heads, in the shape of the state of Indiana. You've had your since birth. I mean, this is just a thing that you just know about yourself. You've had this since birth. You notice like Gary, Indiana has the same birthmark, as does everyone else here.
Now, even the man who does not have flesh, and therefore
Even the skeleton. Yes, you have. It's almost like kind of etched into you a little bit. It's hard to notice if you're not looking for it, but it is there on you. It's a very specific mark.
I go up to Cambria and at the side of their face, I like kind of try to grab at it and I'm like,
Oh, sorry. I thought that might be a raisin.
Oh,
Holy moly. Your,
no.
What?
your
Uh,
mark looks like my mark. Your
well,
mark
I
looks
mean-
like my mark.
Oh,
You got a mark too.
I always thought that it was just, a patch of skin
A
that
raisin.
was sloughing off,
Just
Oh, a
Wait.
raisin. No,
Wait a minute.
Snake
wait a
skin
minute.
is
wait
not a
minute.
raisin.
Hold on.
this is my emergency raisin. In case
You
I
all
get
have these
hungry.
birthmarks.
Yes.
apparently so.
I was not looking for that.
Though for me, it's a degenerative bone disease.
That's not good, because here's the thing. The only people I've ever met with these birthmarks are the other versions of me that have asexually reproduced and evolved into different versions. So
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
roll me a
There's another
Constitution
Marv.
save.
Okay. 18 plus.
Another Marv pops out.
Yes! 18 plus 10, 28.
Another Marv pops out.
Hmm.
Holy shit,
I-
you're better at it than I am.
I can guarantee you that's never happened before. Hello, Marv.
Hello.
I think you
This
gotta
one
work on
is-
it a little bit.
Yes.
Okay. If we're all the same guy, maybe if we just run at each other really fast, we'll all
Oh, yes.
fuse.
Wait, maybe that's why I'm stuck here. You're the other parts of me that are still alive, and if we all die, then I can finally be reincorporated and I can go to hell.
I have no interest in helping you me go to hell, okay?
Yeah,
You said
yeah.
the other one. I
Hey,
think
bud.
we might have been more on board.
Walk
Oh.
that proposal back and
Yeah,
think
wait.
about what your offer is to
Yes.
us in this
No,
circumstance.
no, I got a timeshare down there. It's all good. It's all good.
No, no.
Oh,
no,
you mean Hell,
not-
Michigan?
Yeah. Oh, you thought I meant like the bad place. No, I mean Hell, Michigan. I'm sorry.
Oh, hell,
Oh.
Michigan. Oh, hell, anywhere's better than
Home
Indiana.
home of the annual
Hey.
barbecue fest, you know?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Shit got crazy there last year. Oh my goodness. But,
I heard of the barbecue fest. It was quite
yeah, with the God cow. Yeah, ooh, tell me about it. That is a reference to the second Spontaneum episode, actually, with Jordan was
Yeah.
a part of.
I just thought God Cow sounded funny.
No, that was a real thing. It was one
That's
of the,
amazing.
One of the villains. It turned into the devil God cow after it was possessed by a demon. It was the whole thing. Whole
That's
thing, you know, whole
Wasn't
kickboard.
that where the Three Blind Mice came from? Sorry.
No, that was what. That's
Oh.
fantasy post-apocalypse. Anyways, Gary says, "Yeah, no, I have a timeshare in Hell, Michigan. I'm probably gonna, spawn back there if I, recorporate completely. This might be the world's way of telling me that it's time, you know."
What will
For
happen?
you,
Yeah, what will happen to
forgive
us?
me for
don't
saying
know.
this, but over the last 15 years of my life, I lost my best friend, Officer. What's your name, Stevenson?
Johnson, just Johnson.
Johnson. I lost my best friend, Officer Johnson. I hit the president's dog. I've been running across the country, hiding out in my chicken suit. That's my own life. And that's been pretty cool. And now you're telling me that I'm a part of you and you're going to take me to Hell, Michigan? No, thanks, Jose.
Out of context, that is the wildest sentence I have ever heard uttered out of somebody's mouth.
A phenomenal. Yes. Yes. Do I have channel points? I would like to redeem them for Jordan.
Yes. All right. Fuck it. And Gary manifests these kind of psychic blades, and he says, "I'll drag you all to hell myself." Roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh no.
we are. Looks like we are confronting our issues. We're fighting ourselves. Wonderful. Initiative.
11.
11 for Nom Nom.
Nom nom.
15.
20.
Whoa. 15
sorry.
for Cabria.
Mhm.
21
for Marv.
for Marv. And Skeletoni.
It's gonna be a natural 1 for me.
Hey, it's a
Third
Oh,
one
no,
of the
no.
game.
Yeah.
Not a 20 in sight.
Nope, not a single one. We've been storing them up for this fight right here.
Marv, you are first up. You see that Gary begins to like split into more and more and more Garys
Oh, no.
as they all kind of manifest these horrifying psychic claws. Kind of spooky.
Marv looks to Marv 2.0 and says, "Well, old friend, shall we dance?" And he starts to they both start trying to make more Marvs
is-
to
yeah.
fight with.
It is an action to mitosis, I guess.
I'll take it. I'll take
Yeah,
that action.
Yeah, give me a con save.
9 plus 10, 19.
Yeah, there are now 4 Marvs.
Oh, because
It's
hey, that's great.
Compounding interests.
You have you have 4 bonus actions you can take.
Oh, don't
Holy
worry.
This is gonna
The
get
next-
a little
The next
wacky.
6 rounds of Marvdom are gonna be that same thing I just did. Get ready.
Yeah, you have 4 bonus actions. What are you doing?
Oh, I think I will take all of them for all 4 of us to hide because I'm a rogue. I'll take the bonus action hide.
Yeah, it could be
so
just
all
one
of us
stealth
yeah.
check. That's fine.
Oh, 1 stealth check.
That's
I'm
fine. Yeah.
pretty darn good at those. Hi, you asked for it and you got it. That's a natural 20 plus 15, a 35 to hide.
Holy shit! Yeah,
Whoa.
Marv. There are 4 Marvs appear that are gone. They just kind of disappear. As it is now Cabria's turn.
Okay, great.
Let's go, Bria.
You know what? What if I so anything okay, sorry, I'm just thinking things through a little bit. But what if I actually just try to detect thoughts on Gary just to see what he's thinking and if he actually knows how to do this, how to solve this mystery.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so he needs to make a wisdom. So she's going to like
Fuck me.
you need to make a wisdom save.
Oh, well, that's a wisdom fail.
Oh no.
All right. So I get to know the surface thoughts of the creature, and then also I get insight on its reasoning, emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. So what's shaking, Bacon?
You delve into the mind of Gary, Indiana, the founder of Gary, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
What a wild sentence.
And you hear, you see, or at least you hear this interaction. You hear him say, "That's it. I just gotta give you'll get the four of them in a room, and I gotta kind of assimilate them, right?"
That's all I'm asking for. That's all you have to do. Just be cool, and it will all be all right, my friend.
Listen, Timothy, this is a little I don't know if I can necessarily do this. Would I have to kill him?
You don't have to kill him, but if you do kill him, it'll be much simpler than that or say. It's all that matters. If you steal their souls and bring them back into yourself, you can retire, my friend. It's all that matters.
All right, fine. Just get him here. Get him in the loop.
Of course. But you gotta hold up your end of the bargain regardless, right?
Yeah, of course. And you snap back into the present as Gary is just like this kind of cyclone of Garys that have just grown these claws. That's what you get.
Shit.
Real.
It really did. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Sending is an action. Never mind. Okay. Then then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Nam.
We're all hidden, right? We're all together. I look over at Skeletoni and I go,
I know how you feel. I left my wife too. She ate 15 of our children. But
That's
they were
too-
3 years
that's-
old.
Yeah, it's too many and also too long. Like when they just come out, like, yeah, have 1 or 2. You got to keep the numbers down. But 3, after 3 years, there's like some kind of limit that I got to place on that.
Yeah, it's just kind of common actually there. But I liked them all.
Don't kobolds live 120 years?
The ones who survive childbirth. Anyway, I've got a 6.
and then I step out from the darkness for the first time, really standing up for myself against this. I have a wildfire spirit. I have run away from things for too long, but that's because that's how I live, and the only thing I will defend is my right to run away from things for the rest of my life, no matter how long that is. And so I will hold up a plushie of Crocodile Loki from Loki, the TV series, my trickster god, and I will channel divinity, turn undead. So wisdom saving throw once again.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Now, does that attack in a radius or is that specific creatures?
Oh yeah,
with the-
Skeletoni's about to get obliterated.
Oh shit.
No.
I did walk forward. I walked my entire walking speed
You
forward.
can get
Okay.
just
Okay.
our
Yeah, so you're just
our
outside
boy
of 30.
Gary. No, wait.
Skeletoni feels a bunch of Loxodon hands pull him into the shadows.
So not one. I don't know if you can
He's
see
safe,
it.
right?
Eddie's like my 4th net one of the night.
Oh no!
We're all rolling that one.
Yeah, what's the challenge rating threshold now for instant death?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you're the
I think
little-
it's something wild, like 5th CR5 or.
Is it really?
Hold on,
I need
let
to
me-
know. This could
Yeah.
make or break this encounter.
Looking it up.
Oh, are you just 2 levels of cleric? That's actually a great point. How many levels of cleric are you?
Oh yeah, I won't destroy you if I'm just 2 levels.
Oh
apart.
yeah. Then he is
Yeah,
afraid.
You're just frightened.
He is
there you
afraid
go.
of you. And he's like, "What, do you honestly think you can do that to me?" It's like these voices all kind of layer on top of each other, and then you present this plushie. "Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh my god!" As he kind of like tries to run away, and it is his turn.
I'm not afraid anymore.
You hear the door get kicked down. I found what the fuck? As Special Agent Johnson enters the initiative holding a shotgun. And it is now Gary's turn. Gary sees Special Agent Johnson and says, "Well, I might be afraid of you now. Let's see if you can save your friends." And he spins around with claws and attacks Special Agent Johnson.
Oh no! We've only known him for 59 cycles.
You
That's
watch,
100 of the cycles that we had established. Otherwise,
yes,
we
yes,
didn't
yes.
know him during.
Well, we
those.
ended a bunch of them really early.
You know what's going on. You see these claws rake into Special Agent Johnson as he doubles over and begins to bleed out, and he like kind of falls onto the floor. He says, "Oh, shit! This is how it ends, huh? At a fucking rest stop." As it's now Skeletoni's turn.
Skeletoni.
Skeletoni is gonna cast Mass Suggestion
Ooh.
and command abandon the path of violence. And I will use my whatever feat, the metamagic adept feat to extend the spell. So that'll double this spell's period of time, which is 24 hours to 48. So this is Mass Suggestion. So this will be to, kind of everybody that is involved. It's a DC 18 for the save.
You are fucking kidding me. Again, it's a 1. That's what it is.
Another one.
Oh my
There's
God.
so many ones on this stream.
Spontaneous one.
Yeah, really.
It's because this table's number 1.
It's
Hey.
yeah.
Now, folks, I do
James,
have.
that is a
bad-
wild course of action. Go and take a D4 of inspiration first off.
Okay, cool.
What we're gonna do is actually exit initiative,
Ooh.
as this mass suggestion applies not only to
Yeah.
Gary, but to Special Agent Johnson, as well as Dr. Agatha and Project M, who are just coming up to the place. And you see the van turns on a turn signal. It just turns around and leaves the rest stop. And Gary says,
Does it smash into the wall?
"It doesn't."
Okay,
As you see
good.
Gary says, This isn't the end. I'm gonna come for all of you. And this time, I'm not gonna fail." And he breaks through the glass of the rest stop and leaves permanently.
I thought
Okay.
he reproduced asexually.
I was just going to say he has a very liberal interpretation of what abandoning the path of violence is, because he did
He
just
is also
swear
scared.
more violence in
Yeah,
the
yes.
future.
He's also terrified. He does not know. He's both terrified and does not want to commit violence right now. So he's gone. He leaves.
I run over like desperately and start to do a medicine check on Officer
Johnson.
my best friend.
Oh, so sweet.
Whose name I
This is some
remember.
kind of sick
Yeah.
joke.
You
huh?
can't leave me like this. No.
You fixing me up? What is this? This is ironic.
Even though the last 15 years has been you trying to hit me with a shotgun, I don't think that this is how it needs to end. There should be 15 more years of you trying to shoot me with the shotgun.
Maybe so. But I'm tired, friend. I'm so tired.
To your delicate rest, then, my sweet. I always loved you. I wanted you to say yes when we were talking about if we should become a couple and do it.
Don't say that to me right now, please. I don't know if I can.
I thought you were gonna die right in the middle of me saying it, so it was
I'm
like a
getting there.
deathbed.
Give me like
Okay.
10 more seconds. All right.
All right, I'm gonna close your eyes with my fingers.
No.
Is it okay if I eat your body quick before you die? Is it okay if I eat your body?
Wait, what?
Oh, no!
He needed consent.
That was amazing. Best death scene I've ever seen in my entire life.
and with that, we end this story. Is there anything we want to wrap up for these characters?
I think
I
just
wanna give-
no.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
No, I
What's
just wanted
going
to
on?
give Jordan inspiration. Like,
Oh.
there you go.
yeah. I'll give you. You know what, Jordan? I'll give you a D8 for that one. That was
Delightful.
fun. eh,
Nom nom, you would feel not one, not two, but 36 Loxodon hands come and rest upon your back. Just say, we realize your loss, friend, and we are so. And then speaking all is like one.
You're
one
already
voice.
talking as we. That's so funny. You got used to it
we-
so
we,
quick.
This is all I've ever wanted. But if there's anything you need moving forward, we will provide for you and help you moving forward. And they all open their arms up, hugs, and that's it.
That's it. Are we good ending there?
That Marv story. I don't know
That's
about.
Marv's
I don't know
story.
about- yeah.
I'm interested to hear what happens with Skeletoni. Does he get to go
Mhm.
to Passover? with his
Yeah, well,
daughter?
I guess I finished using the bathroom at the rest stop.
Wait, how does that work?
Yeah, that's a lot. Here's the thing: we established a bunch of content rules off camera
Oh,
for the
yeah,
stream.
that's-
I am certain, however that process works, would break all of them. He's gonna get back in his sedan. He is gonna go drive to pick up his kid, and then drive 3 more hours to go back home to run the Seder, which in this universe does involve an actual Seder.
Of course, yes. All rabbis are satyrs in this world. Just to kind of get that. What about Cabrillo? What happens with Cabrillo?
I think Cabria is very upset that her first like 48 hours of being conscious had really just been a loop of utter bullshit. And she I think she's gonna become the ghost of this fucking rest stop now.
What?
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay. Hell
Very
yeah.
goth.
And
There
and
must
We'll be seeing a
always
lot more
be
of each
one.
other.
she's gonna be the ghost of this rest stop now. And then occasionally there's a whisper through like the stalls of the bathroom. And how does that make you feel?
Take a D4.
Amazing.
Oh no! So then
Haunting.
Skeletonius gonna slowly receive therapy, rest stop to rest stop.
Yes.
Forever.
As long as he has to make this drive.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, you got a friend in this restaurant. Nom Nom, what's the plan now that your best friend and
Nam
potential
Nam,
lover's dead?
he's gonna live his life. Don't worry about Nam Nam.
He's got.
Is he
some
gonna
other
kill
dogs.
the new president's dog now that the guy on his tail is
No,
gone?
no, he didn't mean to kill a president's dog.
Oh, it was an
It was a
accident. That's
mistake.
true. That's true. All right, beautiful. And with that, we end tonight's episode of Spontaneum. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching if you're part of the audience and playing if you were on the cast. We're going to go backwards this time to have you all plug your stuff. First off, James, who are you? Where can we find you?
Yeah, I'm James D'Amato. You can find me over at the One Shot Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find Campaign Skyjacks in the same place, or all of the other shows in the One Shot Network over at oneshotpodcast.com. And you can find my wonderful books wherever books are sold. That's large brick and mortar stores, online retailers, and of course, the place you should be going, your friendly local game store or your favorite indie brick and mortar. Be sure to call ahead for those because sometimes they need to special order them. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jojo.
Hey, I'm Jojo Jordan Gwizdowski from Cast Eye Podcast. I'm an independent game designer, voice actor. Come on over to Cast Eye Podcast and listen to our new show, Everyday Folk. It's a departure from the action-packed series that are all the rage. And this is just one about 4 kids who live in a mountain and something weird is going on in their little town. And so it's a level 0 campaign, and I think it's real chill. Thank you so much. This has been so fun. It was so good to play with everybody.
All right, David.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sam, for having us all here. This was literally such a blast. Yeah, my name is David Tilstra. I'm the Dungeon Master from Afar Podcast. Come check us out. We play D&D and try to make you laugh while we do it. We just finished a one shot, so it's a pretty good time to jump into that. It's a 4-episode arc with the folks over from Good Better Quest. Amazing folks. Yeah, you can find us at From Afar Podcast on Twitter. You can find me at David Tilstra on Twitter. Do some voice acting stuff. I do a lot of TTRPG stuff. Just mostly just doing it for the friends. So come hang out and let's have a good time.
Hell yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Dope. Amber.
Everybody, I'm Amber, also known as the Space Jamber on Twitter and Twitch. I'm a TTRPG writer, editor, podcaster, streamer. You can call me the TTRPG Swiss Army Knife. Oh my God, what the fuck don't I do? Usually on Tuesday nights, you can find me on my stream, TTRPG Study Hall. If you're feeling like I don't want to listen to some nerds make up D&D as we go, hang out with me. I have actually edited for Campaign Skyjacks on my streams before. I just finished some stuff for Anansi's, not Tapestry of Lives, Almanac of Commonplaces, Journal of Commonplaces, Anansi's Journal of Commonplaces. I am going to be making, but coming up this week, the places you can find me tomorrow night, I'm doing a tarot reading night live on my live at 8 p.m. I'm doing Sleepaway on Weave the Tale on Friday at 3. I'm gonna do on Saturday, we're playing Bluebeard's Bride on my channel at 8 p.m. That's gonna be a fundraiser for Rain. And then on Sunday, I'm playing Delta Green over on Tavernot's channel. That's all inspired by The Muppet Show. So if there's a lot of content, follow me on Twitter to find out all the dumb shit I'm going to be up to this week. But thank you, Sam, for sharing space with me. And thank you for allowing me at this table.
Of
It was very
course.
fun.
Yeah. And finally, my name is Sam Comerford. I am a writer, voice actor, editor, podcaster, streamer, author. I do things, and I go to school. You can check out, most people know me for Roleplaying and Roleplaying on Twitter for Shitty Ideas, which just had its 2-year anniversary today, and recently it just launched the book I wrote, the Shitty Not Compendium, full of 300 plus of these shitty ideas plus art, so you can check that out on DriveThruRPG. Additionally, I just launched a show called The Ether Log, with a few of my friends, and this part's where I flex my improv DMing. That is where my planned DMing takes over. I have been planning that world for a very long time. The cast is phenomenal. It took me 30 hours to edit the first 3 episodes of that show just to get all the audio correct and stuff. So I've put so much time into this project, and I would really appreciate if you take a listen, because it's my magnum opus at the moment. I'm very proud of it.
Nice.
And I don't think I have anything else to plug. Nope. So, that being said, I need David, roll me a d20.
All right.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
Right here.
I'm
Right
begging
here.
you.
It would make sense if it was a natural 1.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. Natural won't be great.
It's close. It is a 3.
Hey,
Classic.
That's the sweet spot for 5e. Yeah.
It's a real good number for yeah. Sam's like, oh, thank God. I'm really good at rolling low.
That's
Hire
so
me.
wonderful. Stick around for just one more second, because we have a post-credit scene as Gary, Indiana is sucked into the extra-dimensional space that exists between the worlds within Spontaneum, and he hears a voice.
It appears you failed in the endeavor you set out on. Has got troubling, my friend.
Listen, Timothy, I promise it's not gonna happen again.
It better not, my friend. When the army comes, we will lay waste to every one of these worlds until I am king of all of them.
And that is where we will end tonight. Thank you so much for coming out, and we will see you same bad time, same next week. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Bye. I've embarrassed myself.
Bye.